بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وأما الوجه الرابع وهو ما إذا علقه بفعلها. And as of the fourth category, it is when he attaches the talaq with her action. فإن كان التعليق والشرط في المرض. So if the ta'liq and the shart was in sickness, والفعل مما لها منه بد, and the action was from that which was not necessary for her. She didn't have to do it. ككلام زيد ونحوه, like speaking to Zaid and its likes. لم ترث, she will not now inherit. لأنها راضية بذلك, because she's happy with that now. It means she's happy to get talaq. You understand? That it's not, she didn't have to speak to Zaid, but now she was happy to get talaq, so she's not going to get inheritance. وإن كان الفعل لا بد لها منه كأكل الطعام وصلاة الظهر وكلام الأبوين ترث. And if the action is from that which is necessary for her to do, like the eating of food and reciting Zohar Salah and speaking to the parents, right, then she will inherit. لأنها مضطرة في المباشرة, because she is forced to do these actions. لما لها في الامتناع من خوف الهلاك في الدنيا وفي العقبة, right, because of what is there for her in holding back from these actions, from the fear of destruction in dunya. She don't eat food and die. You understand it? Or akhirat, don't read Zohar, don't speak to parents, fear of destruction in akhirat. ولا رضاء مع الاضطرار. So there's no happiness with being forced. If you're forced to do something, that doesn't mean, that means you are not happy with doing it, but you're forced. وأما إذا كان التعليق في الصحة والشرط في المرض. And as of when the ta'liq is in the siha and the shart is in the marz, إن كان الفعل مما لها منه بد فلا إشكال إنه لا ميراث لها. If the action is from that which is not necessary for her to do, then there's no doubt that she won't get inheritance, because she was happy, right, to do that. وإن كان مما لا بد لها منه فكذلك الجواب عند محمد. And if it was an action which is necessary for her to do, so likewise is the answer according to Imam Muhammad. And this is the statement of Zufar. In other words, they say that she won't get inheritance. Reason being, لأنه لم يوجد من الزوج صنع بعدما تعلق حقها بماله. Because there was no action found from the husband after her haq was attached with his wealth. He didn't do anything. So he gave the talik in the siha. The shart was found in the marz, right? So Imam Zufar, Imam Muhammad, they saying that here now she won't inherit. The reason being is that the husband didn't do anything from his side. You understand? Although she was forced to do it, they say, but he didn't himself do anything. She did it at the end of the day. وعند أبي حنيفة ويوسف ترث. According to Shaykhain, she will inherit. لأن الزوج ألجأها إلى المباشرة, because the husband forced her to do it. فينتقل الفعل إليه. So the action will move or be transferred to the husband. He says, though the husband did it, كأنها آلهة له, as though he is an instrument for it, right? كما في الإكراه, just as in forcing. You understand? Just as when somebody, Zaid forces Amr to destroy somebody else's wealth, right? And then Amr destroyed it, then Zaid is responsible. You understand it? So in this case here also, the husband forced her to do, she had to do those things. And the husband forced her to do it because she had to do it. So the husband says, though the husband forced her, and therefore it says, though he's doing it. And we know when he is doing it, then unanimously agreed that she will inherit. وإذا طلقها ثلاثا وهو مريض ثم صح ثم مات لم ترث. And if he divorced her thrice while she was sick, right? That means now, obviously, if you just look at the masla till there, then it means he divorced her thrice while she was sick, and if he died in iddat, then she will inherit. You understand it? Right. But however, then he became healthy. Then he died, she won't inherit. Imam Zufar Hamla says she will inherit. لأنه قصد الفرار حين أوقع في المرض وقد مات وهي في العدة. Uh, she will inherit because, why he says she will, because he intended escaping, right? When he gave the talaq in Maraz, while she died, while she was in the iddat. You understand? Right. ولكن نقول المرض إذا تعقبه برء فهو بمنزلة الصحة. However, we say a sickness, when a recovery follows it, then it is in the rank of being healthy. That is not مرض الموت now, because he recovered. You understand it? Even for a few days. لأنه فهو بمنزلة الصحة. You understand? Because now when he recovered, he can think now, oh, okay, I'm not dying now. He's thinking, I'm not going to die. So he's like a healthy person. So if he didn't take her back, that means, or he didn't do some changes, you understand? لأنه ينعدم به مرض الموت. Because now مرض الموت becomes non-existent with that recovery. فتبين أنه لا حق لها يتعلق بماله. So it becomes clear now that there is no right for her attached with his wealth, because her right is only attached with his health once he hits مرض الموت. You understand it? Right. فلا يصير الزوج فارا. So the husband doesn't become one who's running away or escaping. ولو طلقها فارتدت والعياذ بالله ثم أسلمت ثم مات من مرض موته وهي في العدة لم ترث. وإن لم ترتد بل طوعت ابن زوجها في الجماع ورثت. Right. Then if he divorced her, right, in مرض الموت, right, then she became a murtadda, wal billah, right? Then she accepts Islam again, right? Obviously, she to stay a murtadda, she won't inherit, right? Then she accepts Islam again. Then he dies in that same maraz maut. While she's in the iddat, she will not inherit, right? She will not inherit. Why? Because she became murtadda, even though she became Muslim afterwards. And if she didn't become a murtadda, rather, what did she do? In other words, he divorced her, and what did she do? She went go allow the son of her husband in Jima, right? Then she will inherit. You understand it? Right. وجه الفرق أنها بالردة أبطلت أهلية الإرث. The reason of the difference now is that by becoming a murtadda, she has cancelled out her being suitable to inherit. إذا المرتد لا يرث أحدا, right? Because a murtad doesn't inherit from anyone, right? ولا بقاء له بدون الأهلية. And there is no continuation for inheritance without being suitable to inherit. In other words, we can't say you understand? You need to be suitable to inherit in order for the inheritance to be given to you. وبالمطاوعة ما أبطلت الأهلية. And by allowing the son of the husband to have wata, right? And by allowing that, she did not cancel out the suitability of inheriting. In other words, she's still capable of inheriting. Why? لأن المحرمية لا ينافي الإرث. Right? Because becoming a mahram now doesn't negate inheriting. You understand? Because remember, when she allowed the son of the husband, then her own husband almost becomes like her father-in-law. You understand it? So they become mahrams for one another. Right? So that doesn't negate inheriting. وهو الباقي. And the inheriting or the inheritance or inheriting is still remaining. Okay, leave it till there. Right, I'll just give this again from you. وبالمطاوعة from there tomorrow. Inshallah.